Hi, my name is Steve Suh. I'm applying for the opening that you have, and this is just an introductory video of myself. I was born in Seattle, Washington. I lived in California since I was 16 years old, so we moved after my sophomore year of high school. And I am currently 30 years old, and I am of Korean descent. My personal experience in leisure, I'm a very big sports advocate, so I like to watch a lot of specifically basketball and soccer and also play competitively. So that's a very regular thing I like to do on a weekly basis if I can. If I'm not playing sports, I'm usually outdoors in some capacity. I like to actually go mountain biking when I can, also a lot of hiking, so I definitely really enjoy the outdoors. And I really love a lot of the culinary arts, trying different cultural cuisines and whatnot. So that's always been like a big part of not only myself as an individual, but also, a part of my family culture to be more exploratory regarding those things. My experience in teaching, I've been working in the field of education the last 3-4 years. Last year, I taught 8th grade math and science at a charter school in San Jose, California. So that was pretty fun. I did that for a year and moved back home to Sacramento. The 2 previous years before last year, I was with an organization called Citizen Schools, and they're basically an extended day program where we actually were able to shadow a teacher in their curriculum and also teach a math lesson in the extended day program, along with a lot of recreation, enrichment based curriculum. Prior to that, my first year in education was really for an after-school program that was based on recreation. So a lot of the role that I had in that organization was to play a lot of different athletic-oriented, essentially a lot of sports-related activities, essentially, where we got to build on 21st century values like teamwork, camaraderie, essentially building that, and also problem solving. So a lot of basic 21st century skills and enrichment skills that we want to build within that program. So it's been a fun ride. I definitely want to continue that. I worked with 2nd grade that year. Those 2 years I talked about with Citizen Schools, I worked with 6th graders, and then last year, like I said, I worked with 8th graders. And so I'm pretty much within a wide range. I have never taught high school before, but I've taught basically, essentially, in some capacity, kindergarten all the way to 8th grade. I definitely want this position. Just very much trying a new setting, a new scenario within education, within a different culture. So I'm really just kind of exploring my options right now. I'm very open to not only learn about a brand new country, but also how different organizations operate their educational settings and whatnot. So I definitely want to have this as a furtherance of my career development, and also as an educator to kind of hone in on my skills and to build more on top of what I've gained thus far. So I really would love the opportunity to go out there and be a part of education in China or Australia. Would be great, or pretty much anywhere aside from the U.S. And eventually maybe I'll come back and with the skills I've gained, with the knowledge and assets I've gained, to apply it to really the next generation of leaders in our society as well as the world globally. So thank you for this opportunity.